Hello everyone, Neon Genesis here and welcome to a sit down Sunday with me, Neon Genesis, where you get to find out what's going on with me and the channel. Now, there's not much to really say in terms of the channel, so I'm just saying that because it's my intro, but I'll talk to you about my experience at Eurogamer. And I just want to quickly also say how nice it was to say that intro. It's been a long time since I've said that. If you're new to the Sit Down Sunday playlist, I've got a ton of videos in the playlist, either below, yeah, probably below. Just check out the playlist there, and I also just want to reiterate that this series is you know, designed so that if you guys want to ask me a question about something in particular, whether it'll be a question you want to ask or just interact with me, then this is like a series where I encourage that more than any other video, which you can do that on any video anyway. But this series in particular, you're more than welcome to ask any questions as well. In this video I wanted to talk to you about my Eurogamer experience. I won't tell you about the expenses that I spent to get from A to B and all this. What I'll tell you is I spent roughly about £100, and that's on my ticket to Eurogamer for 2 days. That is on my train ticket there and back, and that is my staying in an apartment for 2 nights with my girlfriend. So I spent roughly about 120 to 150 pounds. I'm gonna say straight away, once you go in there, before you even actually enter the Eurogamer itself, when you're in the NEC, there is a place to hand in your jackets. I'm holding this because it's not a jacket, but there's a place where you can hand in your jacket, there's a place where you can hand in your luggage, there's all sorts. So, and it's only for £1 per item, so if you've got a suitcase or something, then that's fine, don't worry, you can keep going, you know, go to Eurogamer anywhere, even with your suitcase. That's what I did on my Friday, my last day, and just put your jacket inside and it'll cost you £1. So £1, dirt cheap, can't go wrong with that. Getting inside, there was loads of stalls. There was like a rest section, I think they call it, which I call it the indie developer section, even though it's not indie developer, but I feel like it's the up and coming game developers, you know, people who are just starting off with a new game, or you know, who are making their own game, and you'll see their game and get to play it, and you can give them some feedback, and they'll talk to you about their game and how they made it, and all sorts really, and they'll basically sit over your shoulder if you want them to. They will sit over your shoulder and they will play the game with you, or they will like talk to you how to play the game and the mechanics of the game, and some things they're going to fix, some things they're not going to fix, and they kind of take that moment there to take that feedback and improve their game. So not only do we get to help them out, but we also get to try out some new games that you may see in the future, so that's pretty cool. So there's tons of them. There must have been about 50, 70 developers or something around that section there. There's a lot more around on top of that. There was a Square Enix collective section where there's loads of Square Enix games. Whether they're up and coming games, I'm not really sure, but one of them called Gotea was really intriguing to me, and I'd played a bit of that, and it was definitely it was definitely story gripping, you know, it definitely got me immersed into the story, that game. But a lot of text, to say that when you're playing at Eurogamer you don't want to kind of read too much text, you just want to kind of get into it and play it and see what the game's like. There was also this really cool thing that they did every single day that I'm aware of, but I only did it Thursday, and that was if you went to like the Dell section, there's like a Dell, there was Bandai, there was loads. Can't think of the word I'm looking for now, but there's loads of different sections. The name won't come to me now, god damn it. I just did a test recording and got it right as well, never mind. So anyway, there's all these sections around, and I went to the Dell section, and there was like a tag necklace kind of thing, you know, like what those like press pass they get them, and at the bottom of it there was like a piece of cardboard that would say that you can take part in this treasure hunt, and what they want you to do is to go around to each of these stalls that were all listed at the back, and just get like a stamp or basically a sticker to say that you've been there and you've visited and you've done what they've asked you to do. It's kind of like they would get you to do things like take a picture of the whole stall and just post it on a social media, put hashtag this, or some of it was just get a sticker, you don't have to do anything else. One of it would be to sign up for a chance to win in something, then you'd get a sticker anyway. And then when you've been around and done that, if you hand it in to the Dell store by, I think it was 4 o'clock, you would get you'd be in for a chance of winning a gaming laptop, or I don't know what that noise was, but that freaked me out. A gaming laptop, or there'd be some other bits and bobs that you can win as well. And as a consolation prize, if you don't win, you still win some things, which I've actually got some swag here, which I'll show you just in a little while. So that was pretty cool. And then on top of that, just being able to play things like Final Fantasy, you know, Dissidia, the new Dissidia that's just been announced the other day, like was it a week ago that they announced that Noctis was now out. They announced that, well, they also previewed the new cleaned up HUD system. I was able to play that for about, I don't know, I must have been playing about 20-30 minutes, and I had a good preview of playing all the characters and what the game's going to be like, and I was actually quite impressed. I have Dissidia for my PSP, and I like it, it's okay, but kind of fighting games like that, I don't play them for too long because I get kind of bored after a while, because it's very same after a while. And that goes the same with any kind of fighting game, or you know, anything like that really. You know, even you know, like football games or anything like that, I can play for a little while, but then I just get like, oh, I want to do something now. So but I quite enjoyed Dissidia. I quite liked that there was a bit of kind of mini story. But the Eurogamer, the new Dissidia, there's a lot more story that I believe they're going to be putting into it. Different game modes, which is kind of cool as well. The voice acting, but I was playing with the Japanese voice actors, even though it was English translated at the bottom, and it was still pretty cool, to be honest. So that was pretty damn awesome, being able to play it, and I played with basically everyone. I played with Cloud, Squall, Zidane, Tidus, and I played with Final Fantasy XI's character Shantoto, for any Final Fantasy XI nerds who might know who I'm on about. I played with Lightning, and I think that might have been it. So I played a good few characters, and I got a good feel for some of the music. By the way, it was phenomenal. I really loved the music. Even the music character selection screen was fantastic as well, so I really enjoyed Dissidia. Then there was Monster Hunter that I could have played, but I didn't, funnily enough. I played Ni no Kuni 2. That was pretty cool. I played that for about half an hour. Maybe 15 minutes, maybe, actually. I actually quite enjoyed that. I never played Ni no Kuni 1, but Ni no Kuni 2 played quite nicely. It plays a little bit like, and again, a game I've got but never done a Let's Play of it, and that's Dragon Quest for the PS4. Is it the Cursed something, or damn, I forget the name of it, but that played really well. Quite enjoyed it. Will I get it? Don't know, maybe. It played quite nicely, nice little charge up abilities and stuff. I quite enjoyed it, actually. And then I managed to play a bunch of other like indie games and stuff as well, and I also gave my girlfriend a chance to play Horizon Zero Dawn, which again I've played a bit of that and I really liked that as well. But I was playing on it must have been a 72-inch screen, and I was playing on a PS4 Pro, and I was playing, I swear to God, it must have been a 4K 72-inch TV. It was insane, and you could see the details that games don't normally go into, because you don't normally see it in games, shall I say, because it's too refined, you know. So yeah, it was pretty damn awesome. So that was my experience at Eurogamer. The first day, like I said, I got in about an hour late, so I got about 12 till 6 hours there, and it was enough, really. I mean, I was kind of gutted that I missed out on the hour, but we had a bit of a mishap before, me and my girlfriend, of getting, we got sent to the wrong place, to, you know, and all this, so that's never happened before. And then the next day, we still managed to get a chance to play a few games, but it was a lot busier. I'm telling you now, if you guys are going to go, usually it only goes on for 3 days, but this year, and I'm not sure about last year, but this year it went on for 4 days. My word of advice is, if you want to go and be able to play some of the games without any queue, Dissidia, I queued probably not even 5 minutes, and I was already playing the game. And again, just to reiterate, all this is free, nothing is paid for when you're in Eurogamer. The only thing you have to pay for, or you have to buy, is your own merchandise if you want to buy merchandise, and your food if you want to eat in there. But you can, once you've got your band, you can leave and come and go whenever you want. And just outside Eurogamer itself, there was like a Wetherspoons place to eat, pub, if anyone doesn't know what that is. So there's like loads of, you know, there was places to eat, there was Starbucks, there was, you know, you can just get some food from there, or do what I did, bring some bottles of water and some snacks and food and put them in your bag and just go in. You know, it's cheaper that way, right? But I did buy the odd few drinks inside, and I did buy the odd bit of food. and stuff like that. Prices, as you would expect, are quite pricey. I believe for, like, for example, a large cappuccino was £2.90 for one, which it's so, you know. There was also, I think it was something like nearly £4 for like a cheesecake, you know, slice. Not something I bought, but just to give you an idea of some of the prices. Did I get any footage? I actually didn't. I actually just wanted to go in and relax, and I think I was quite. I've had a bit of a. I feel like life's been a bit hectic lately. Hence, excuse me. Hence for the reason for the recordings not being uploaded and stuff. So I just wanted to take the time to kind of just enjoy it and not worry about vlogging and getting certain bits and bobs. I did post a few pictures here and there on Facebook, on Twitter. If you're on there, make sure you follow me on there. I post some pretty decent stuff on there, and some other cool stuff as well. So that was my experience at Eurogamer. Now I'm going to get into some of the swag that we got, so just bear with me here. So there was a stall, and I'm not going to open this by the way, there was a stall where, and it was damn awesome, you could pay £5 and get a random t-shirt, a gaming t-shirt of course. And me and my girlfriend, the second day, well in fact the first day we went there, we saw it, we were like, we might come back and get one. Came back later that same day on Thursday, sold out. We went back the next day thinking, is the stall still there? Went there and they were there again, but they had no medium t-shirts by the way, but it was there. And we thought, you know what, we'll get it, and this is random jackpot. I'll show you my girlfriend's first. So you pay £5 and it can be anything from Skyrim to Minecraft to anything really. My girlfriend got a Minecraft t-shirt, as you can see here, Minecraft. I don't know why it's jittering by the way, the camera. It's alright, you know, it was £5. There was basically, I have a small or large, so me and my girlfriend just got large, since, you know, maybe not something we can always wear. So that was that one that we got. Now for mine, I did a £5 one as well, and I got a Mafia free t-shirt, which, never played Mafia. There we go. Never played Mafia, it's alright, you know, it's large, free t-shirt. It's always something to wear. So I went to, this is something else different now, so I went to a different stall, again kind of merchandise and clothes and stuff, and just found this t-shirt, and it was on offer for some reason, promotional offer of £5, so for another £5 I got another t-shirt. It just says on it, if I'm right, it just says, I think it just says get your geek on. But yeah, there you go, another t-shirt, and this time we got medium. So that was kind of cool. Not bad though. Now, if you're wondering what I got for my, you know, from the piece of cardboard at the end of the press pass thing. I didn't get a press pass by the way, but it was whatever they're called. At the end of this, I handed it in to win a gaming laptop. Of course I didn't win, and neither did my girlfriend, so, but as a consolation prize, we actually got something that we were actually quite surprised with, and we actually got, and it's massive by the way, it is a hoodie saying nerd to the core. It's pretty big, but yeah, there you go. I don't know why my camera's jittering by the way, really weird. So there you go. So we got that. My girlfriend also got one as well. And the funny thing is, they only had XL in stock. Yeah. So anyway, always a free hoodie. Keeps you warm in winter. Best time of the year to get one. And then we got some other bits and bobs here. I'm not gonna flash it for too long because it's a game code for something on Steam. In fact, I might just give it away anyway because I think I've got 2 or 3 of these. I don't know where the other one is. Basically, this is. Let me have a look here. Not bad at all. And I didn't just get 1. I didn't get just 2. I got 3. So pretty cool stuff. Oh, and this was just my raffle ticket. I mean, I can show you the raffle ticket because it's already been drawn and won now. But this is my raffle ticket. And you can see my number at the bottom there when it focuses. Yeah, there we go. So you can see my raffle ticket number there, and that's what you would get. Focus. There we go. So that's what you'd get there after you finish the whatever it's called, like the treasure hunt, I suppose. So, and then with that was your chance in winning the gaming laptop. But of course, I didn't win. But And then finally, nothing really to write home about, but for some reason Amazon sponsored EGX by the looks of it. But this was the EGX kind of, you know, schedule, if you like. So you can see some pretty cool stuff that was going on throughout the day. But yeah, it was really, really cool. And there was like a VR section. There was even a retro gaming section, so you could play like GameCube, PS1. There was really old stuff. There was an Atari. There was a Mega Drive. There was tons of things to play. There was a Sega section. There was there was a section for nearly anything. There was a theatre going on in there. I say a theatre, but basically that was a kind of, I guess it's a kind of panel show. I never did go in there. There was a chance to play Far Cry 3, Destiny 2, new Call of Duty. There was loads of cool things that you could play early. So yeah, there was tons of things to do. And again, all this is free. This was free. You know, this was free. You know, well, free game. So this was free as well. You know, there was tons of things that were free, and to and to give you an idea, when I find it, where are they? And to give you an idea of some of the business cards that I got a ton of business cards, and these have all got Twitter links, and you know, I'm not sure. I might message them and say, you know, that if they want me to play their game, I don't mind, you know, giving it a go. I mean, I wouldn't say, you know, we're a huge channel or a big community, but certainly cool to pick up the cards. So that's something else I'm pretty proud of. So there you go. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this video. That was pretty much this week's Sit Down Sunday. I know I didn't do any videos here. I might just link the EGX one just in case you missed that one. I have got a few things working on in the pipeline, so there's things to come, don't worry. One thing that my friends, my couple of friends that we know that we're working on, so that will be coming soon as well. I will try to get some videos up this week scheduled so that you guys will have something to watch. Like I say, I told you the other day, I've got some Let's Plays recorded. I'm just in a bit of a flunk where I'm just not uploading. I'm just not even posting anything right now, and I'm not sure why that is. I guess I'm just kind of a bit kind of worried that once I upload all my recordings, I'll have nothing left as a backlog, so I'm kind of like holding on to it. But that shouldn't be an excuse, and we'll have some more videos coming soon. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, by the way, because I will be intending on going live a lot more often. I know I was meant to go live last night, but I've not been feeling great, and I can't go live tonight, as I stated in the last video, or tomorrow night, so there won't be any of those 2 nights. So I'm hoping by Thursday night I'll probably go live. I'm hoping, if I'm feeling well enough and if I'm not working the next day, then I'm hoping I can do that as well. Or I might just go live spontaneously, so in that case you might be better off to just follow me, turn on notifications so that you know when I go live, which also reminds me to tell you to turn notifications on for when I upload videos. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, guys, as always, take care.